Oh, I love it.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, the 1st of November. Can you believe that?
Mm. It's come around quick, isn't it?
Hasn't it just? Oh, I can't believe where the year is going. I really can.
Do you not find it's really strange? Like in one respect, it feels like the year has dragged, yet
Yeah,
it also feels like it's gone in a blink.
yeah.
Really bizarre. I was going to pinch and punch for the first of the month, but then it was after 12 and I forgot, so I couldn't.
I don't even know what that is, so I'm just going to nod.
Do you not do pinch and a punch for the first of the month? Is that a southern thing?
No, I've never heard of it.
It is literally what it sounds like. You go up to someone and you go pinch and a punch for the first of the month, and then you have to say no returns before they go a pinch and a kick for being so quick.
Oh, okay. No. No, I did check in with Jake to see my son and his friend, another Jake,
Yeah.
were heading into town last night for their Halloween night out. I think Rosie had
Oh,
provided Jake's costume. Jake Healy got into the car with a spiky kind of blue wig, bright blue wig,
excellent.
and a
Yeah.
coat. Is it Ren and Stimpy?
Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
lab coat, that's what he was dressed as, with a great big gash on his eyebrow where he'd fallen and then
Oh,
had to
God.
go to A&E, but was seemingly okay. So he's having tests and stuff, bless him. So I gave them the lecture about not going too mad and just being a bit sensible. And I said
Yeah.
to Jake, "Where's your costume? Because he's dressed up. Well,
Yeah.
everyone's wearing costumes." And I said, "But you're not. What are you going as?" "Oh, Rosie sorted me out some bunny ears. I'm going as the Easter Bunny." So he's not long gone out, they've gone to watch the football.
Yeah.
And I said, "All right, okay. So how long did the costume stay on the bunny ears?" "About 10 minutes." The only time I can remember they did fancy dress for Halloween at school.
Okay.
His father had been talking to him about it and borrowed a lab coat from work and got some glasses, safety glasses and stuff like that. And we had clipboard and all the rest of it. And he went as a scientist. And I've still got a picture of him somewhere. And his face looks like a slapped backside. He's so unhappy to be dressed up. It's just unbelievable.
So he wasn't a huge fan of World Book Day as a youth or anything like that.
No, the only time he really got into it was they did a play which he really enjoyed. But prior to that, I think the one before that, they did sort of through the decades,
All right.
and
Okay.
he was chosen to be a punk,
All right. Yeah.
much to the fury of one of the other mothers who was arguing that she was a punk, and how could I possibly know
Oh,
what a
for crying
punk
out loud.
looked like or anything else. And her son was a rocker and didn't want to be a rocker because his mum wanted him to be a punk. So
You trying to
having kicked up such a fuss about it, it then made me ultra competitive. So
yeah.
Jake just had the most awesome flaming costume that I could possibly conjure. I bought this pair of jeans that were just a bit big on him, and I started
Yeah.
cutting the jeans and wearing through to get frayed edges and stuff. And then patterns with bleaches. Had Anarchy in the UK written up the back of one leg, and
Love it.
never mind the buzzcocks, all stuff like this written
Yeah.
all over these jeans, and then splatters. I managed to get a hold of some tartan patches from a friend, which we ironed on.
Yeah.
Angie Martin, I think, provided those. We got some straps. Used to be like woven fabric strapping that you used to wrap around your hips or round one leg and fasten to your waist. No idea why, but that's what they did. So we had those on him. We had a t-shirt, a Johnny Rotten t-shirt, and oh
Yeah.
yeah, and he
God save the
absolutely
Queen.
loved it. And her face when she saw him, she was furious, and that just made my millennium. Really did.
Well done. How long did you have to get this outfit together?
About a week.
All right. Okay. You did quite well then, because a week's not a lot.
Um, Yeah, I mean, I just made a few phone calls for fabric scraps and things like that, and we had t-shirts kicking around, and I managed to
Right.
get a charity shop thing with the Johnny Rotten t-shirt, and then just cut it out, and then really hastily sew it to a new t-shirt, but make the sewing look really random and messy. And I had some red and black mohair that I did like a scarf, and
Well, you know, at the end of the day, the whole point of punk rock is that it's supposed to look like you've put no effort in, but you've actually put a lot of effort in.
yeah, exactly that. So who've we got today? Who's in the house? I'm here with my hot chocolate in my big builder mug.
I have a new drink today. I have white tea with blueberry and elderflower.
Oh, and is it nice?
It is quite tasty, actually. Yeah, it's not as fruity as you would think.
No, white tea isn't. It's
Well, yeah, but even with the blueberry in, it's not. But it's nice. It's lovely.
okay.
Yeah.
What mug have you got? Is it a rude one or?
No, my little Miss Sunshine. Well, I say mine. It's Caitlin's. I stole it.
Okay.
I like it. It's my favourite. Apart from my.
And your sweater today is by.
This is Eventide by Holly Yo. She was in the gift along a couple of years back. I knitted it as part of the gift along.
I think last time we saw it, you didn't have a bra.
Last time, these ladies would not have been visible in this shot.
No.
So
unless you moved quickly, in which case they were sort of doing.
They just sort of like swung around like hammocks. It was, you know, it was fine. Yeah.
And you were in bed.
I don't think I was in bed that time. I think I was on the sofa in the front room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Helen's in the house. Hey, Helen, how you doing? Is it raining there? Because it's chucking it down here. It's really not nice outside.
We haven't got rain. We've got blue skies, but very windy.
Yeah, it's been 55-mile-an-hour winds yesterday. It's down to about 45 now. So.
But the weather that you tend to get is what we'll get a few hours after you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's for me to look forward to later, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I always get your sloppy seconds.
Oh, Anita's in the house. Hi, Anita. How are you doing? It was lovely to see you online last night, although I didn't get to see what you were working on. And Anita's got chai this morning.
Oh, I actually tried my chai latte coffee from Beanie's the other day.
And?
I'm not a fan.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'm really not enjoying coffee still. And if you get like the you know, the Azura where it's powdered coffee, but it's powdered bean rather than freeze dried.
Yeah, I like the Azura.
That I can smell, and it smells like coffee. But freeze dried coffee smells burnt.
It's funny, isn't it?
Jake makes his coffee in the morning. I wander into the kitchen and I'm checking all the sockets, wondering why it smells of burning. Convinced the house is going to burn down, and it's his coffee.
Does it smell of just burning, or does it smell of burnt coffee?
It just smells burnt.
And
I can't be more precise than that.
Because you can burn coffee. A couple of times I've been into like a coffee shop and I've ordered a coffee and I couldn't drink it because it is actually burnt. It's horrible. So as long as the coffee tastes okay.
He says it's fine, but I'm not drinking it. It's
going to put you off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Anyone got whips?
Burnt and crispy and whatnot.
What, burnt and crispy whips?
Have I got a whip? I'm still trying to finish off my test knit for Alicia. I'm nearly there. So.
Excellent. Are we not seeing it because it's blue? Are we scared about it being blue?
Might be.
Okay. Sorry.
The piece is the other side of the room, and I've just put one down that's on hold.
I've got a couple of whips. Shall I whip out my whips?
Whip your whips out.
Okay. So cardigan. I am just starting first row of ribbing on the bottom. So that's its length now. It's quite long.
Looks nice.
And last night I finished off the brim of my hat.
Oh,
So I did 10 centimeters, folded it in half, and then I've like knitted together the live stitches. So now I'm going to go into the body. So I've got my doubled over brim.
very nice.
Yes. So that's ready for me to move on to as well. That's definitely blue. But it's fine because it's mine anyway.
It's blue, is it?
Yeah, but it's all mine anyway, whether it's blue or not. It's my hat.
Let's see if we've got any comments. Oh, nothing new coming up on comments. So shall we have a look at feety things?
Go for it. Ooh, I can see some feet.
So what I did was go to my favourites and then advanced search to look at my favourites, and then selected feet as a category. Accessories are all feet, and then went for random order.
Okay.
So that there's no kind of bias or anything else, and it has changed the order quite dramatically to what was there before.
Love it.
I really like this sort of kind of colourful entrelac, and I like that she's called it entrelac, which just makes it even fun. It's Intuitive Knits Holiday Knits. I can't remember which edition it is. Or Holiday Gifts 2007.
But how do you do entrelac? Because I've never done that.
There's
is that like different bits of knitting that you move around or something?
You are essentially doing the equivalent of heel flaps.
Right, okay.
So you're doing short rows to create your first triangles, and then you're picking up stitches and knitting a little heel flap, and then going to the next bit and picking up stitches and knitting a little heel flap, and then the next bit.
Right.
You're creating them stacked on top of one another as you.
So it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, which is why you get all the same colour in a stack. It's because you're working along with your yarn. So yeah, they're like little tiny heel flaps. Twisty passages, that's that Helen Gibson woman.
And how are those cables? Are those?
That's Rusitude. As the technique, you weave the yarn over the front of the stitches.
Oh, right, okay. So do you knit the sock plain and then come back and do it, or do you do it at the same time?
You do that at the same time.
Wow, that's clever.
So I suppose in many respects it's a variation of stranded, where you're having floats on the front, and but you're not actually knitting any stitches. Is kind of the difference.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean a good old free Pennines Rye by Tin Can Knits. Download that one. Nice little bit of texture and garter on it. Very simple sort of first sock for somebody to start with.
I think I made my dad a pair of those a few years back.
Waffle weave. This is George from 10 Hours or Less.
Oh, I love slippers.
Bit of crochet.
And they're blue.
No, they're grey.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, they're George's. I wish you looked.
They're probably not a good size for my feet.
Yeah, I wish you look in that argument.
Oh, blue.
Aran Isle slippers. Yeah, they're definitely blue.
So is that with a cable on the top there?
It is a cable on the top. And then
they're lovely. I like those.
Around the side, and then a plain sole underneath.
Oh, those are nice.
So just a little bit different, but not too much.
Not too out there.
Basic striped socks with stripy yarn. I mean, you can find a ton of patterns for that, so we don't need to spend any time on that one. Yeah. Turtle.
Oh. I mean, you don't even need to say anything about those, do you? I mean, come on.
Well, they're not just adorbs.
I might have to...
Look at those little flippers.
I think I have a granddaughter who might look very cute in some of those.
be a change from the turtles that her mother's seeing at the moment. Two needle slippers. It's only available on the Wayback Machine, but you can get the pattern, so it is free.
Right. Cool.
Seamless slippers. Nice. Yeah, just a nice simple design with the little sideways fasten.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
We need a bit of fun at the minute, don't we?
Traveller socks. I quite like the simple cable on these. It's a free,
those are nice.
Pattern.
Yeah, a bit Celtic-y looking, aren't they? They're lovely.
Yeah, I mean, it's travelling stitches rather than cables, so it's very, very simple. And I like this bulky yarn booty as well. Again, really easy pattern. Great way to put this up.
Something, you know, that's like a slipper sock, isn't it? It's something comforting and cozy, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Naive Socks by Spilly Jane. That's another free one. Load of cables on there. But quite a well-written and informative pattern.
Yeah.
I like these with the ribbing that goes right the way down.
They're a good pair of socks for the man in your life, aren't they, I suppose?
Yeah, very simple sort of masculine pattern without being too over the top. We're not going to look at the drops pattern because however pretty that might be, it's going to be a goddamn knitwear. And we all know it because we'll have to rechart it, redo the written instructions. This one's by Yarnisma, and I think it's a clever way to use a highly variegated yarn.
I like the name.
By the use of slip stitch.
Yeah.
And then letting it self-stripe in other areas. So I think that would be a fun introduction to mosaic or slip stitch.
Yeah.
Little baby mocha socks. I don't think we need to look any closer. This I think is desperately clever. I'm not a knitter, and there's not a chance in hell that I would make them. But wow. Yeah.
I mean, they are stunning. My only reservation would be, would they stay up with that cuff? But other than that, they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that one. Oh, a nice boot topper.
Yeah, just very, very simple boot topper.
Helen wears boot toppers.
Can I just make an observation on pricing here? That's £4. One size fits most adults.
Wow.
So just to go further on from a discussion about pricing we had last night, please just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Carol's Picket Edge socks. I mean, it's just a simple vanilla sock apart from the picket edge on the cuffs, but I thought it was worth a mention because that might be something somebody wants to try. Basic sock by Anne Budd. If you haven't got her basic patterns book, either for sweaters or other items, it's really worth the investment.
They are good.
Hot cross bones.
Oh, very apt for yesterday, those.
Yeah, no longer available.
Ah, but that's a bit disappointing.
So this is what you get when we look at favourites that have been there like forever. But there you go.
Well, you know.
I thought that was pretty.
Oh yeah, that's quite clever as well.
Even underneath the foot. I'm not sure that it would be comfortable. But willing to be told otherwise by those who make more socks. And
yeah, because I guess most socks we're used to seeing a plain sole, really, aren't we?
Yeah, I think this is fun. It's a banat pattern. Bulky, folded over so you could wear it longer or shorter. Just pretty.
Yeah.
Simple.
Jazz up an outfit.
Buster. Yeah.
Can't go.
I mean, obviously, striping or gradient sets for the rainbow socks, so I don't think we need to talk too much about that. I really like the colour work in this Sun and Moon socks.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it's a free pattern. The only caution I would make about this, not this pattern in particular, is anywhere where there's colour work on the lower leg. Be aware of your gauge and how it changes in the round with colour work, because you may have to go up a needle size on that section. Otherwise, you might not be able to get it on your feet.
That's true.
How adorbs is this?
I mean, those, again, You just can't fall off on those, can you? So cute.
Oh, really cute. It's that flaming gypsum woman again.
My goodness, she gets around, doesn't she?
And it's more Roositude.
Wow.
How Roositude is that?
I mean, they just pop.
Yeah, it's a really interesting colour combination, and it really does
Is.
show it. This one, Harvest Dew by Yvette Noel or Rose Hiver Designs. I've just really like the way that this works with a very highly variegated yarn that has probably caused someone nightmares.
Yeah, what am I going to do with it?
But he's tamed by that beautiful pattern.
That is lovely.
It is really nice. Oh, Samantha's here. She's saying the turtle booties are super cute.
They were super cute.
Oh, Helen's saying her mitten's a bit too snug, starting again, swapping MC
Oh,
and
no.
CC. Oh, no. Carol's saying cute and that she needs bed socks. Well, a woman of our age, Carol, you know, can I say it's all downhill from here. Anna Johanna, another gift along designer. Just really nice use of striping yarns, leftovers, gradients. I shudder to think of the amount of knitting I'd have to do to cover my chubby knees, but there you are. I like this one again because it's great for variegated yarns.
Yeah.
And to tame that skin that's been mocking you for
and
years.
And you do tend to find a lot of sock yarns are highly variegated, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm seriously never going to make these, but how cute is that lace?
That is gorgeous.
You know,
ruched though, like they could be pulled up a bit.
Yeah, and because of the red shoes, I want to say there's no place like home.
There is no place like home.
It's a good job because we're locked up again.
Exactly.
That's thirsty.
Stay at home.
Not Friday, is it? Perpendicular socks. Nice use of short rows for the shaping for the gussets.
That's clever.
Really good stash buster. I really like the purple pair that they've used there, and again, great use of colour.
I don't think I've ever seen socks constructed like that before.
Think outside the socks it's from.
Oh, I like it.
Becky Wilkins, Kinsman. Yeah, I just think it's a cute, very simple little boot cuff.
Yeah.
I can barely find boots that are fat enough for my legs, but if I ever do, I'll be making those. Socculator pattern generator. I just picked that because it's a good way to show a self-striping yarn.
Yeah.
Or a yarn like Crofter or something like that, where it's got its own faux aisle type design. Socks for 10. Doctor Who inspired socks. Don't know what that's about, but I quite like the simple texture pattern.
Socks for 10 will be the 10th Doctor, won't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm guessing.
You can tell I care, can't you?
Yeah, you can really. Oh, Legolas.
Feel it. Legolas socks. Yeah, I don't know if you get Orlando Bloom with this, but I am holding out hope on that one.
And he's got to have his blonde wig on.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be desperate to escape the newborn baby. So if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, Orlando.
Yeah, too right.
Just pop round and bring Cavill with you.
Yeah. Party at Lorraine's.
Yeah. It's obviously a secret one.
Oh, God, yeah. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, because of lockdown. Expecto Draconum.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Yeah. Caitlin would like those.
Withdrawn. Sock Madness.
Oh.
So there you are. Maybe that's someone who's left Ravelry for some reason. And that gypsum woman again.
Oh, my goodness me.
Gibson. Shape your booties. Size from Bambino to Heifer.
Bambino to Heifer. I love it.
Yeah.
That is definitely a way to describe my husband.
So, what should we pick? Oh, a bit of Fair Isle.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Fair Isle. Those are cute, aren't they?
I think they're really sweet.
They look like, are they a bird?
I don't know. They kind of give you that impression. I think it's with the yellow. It's sort of where their feet would be.
Yeah,
but I think it's actually just a Fair Isle design rather than
like not a penguin.
Penguins. Yeah, would. There was an interesting conversation last night on the Zoom because apparently penguins are the only birds that have a penis.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe that's why they're just always dead happy.
Who knows this? Who was the one that
Was it Sarah who said that last night? I think it was Sarah. Pumpkin Vine Socks by Form P, another little freebie pattern. Very pretty lace.
Oh, those are nice.
I'm thinking that I would want to make those the size smaller, that I'd want the lace more stretched.
Yeah, definitely.
On the leggy weggy, because superwash wool, that's going to grow, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And they're going to fall down.
Third dog, I don't know what that's about.
No.
But nice use of cables, nice use of texture. I like the sort of garter around by the heel flap.
Is it just me, but is everyone wearing their socks too big?
They do seem to have not heard of negative ease, but there we are.
Oh, well. What else have we got? Seahorses. I mean, they're stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, I love that combination with the orange and the deep blue.
I like the toes, the Tootsie Toesies.
They are very, very pretty.
Lovely.
Is that you panting?
No, luckily it's not.
Okay.
It's the only man in my life at the moment.
Oh. I thought these were quite nice. Nottingham Craft. She's usually in the gift along.
Yes. Those are lovely.
Very simple eyelet pattern.
Has she got like really long ones there?
I don't know.
Family of slippers.
Yeah, it's basic sort of slipper pattern.
Yeah. There are
I'm trying to look for different things. I mean, look at the heels on Skew.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just fab anyway. On the leg where it like goes round, but the heel, oof.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me motion sickness to think about it.
Yeah.
But exceptionally clever. There she is again, that Gibson woman.
Oh my goodness. How many legs has that Gibson woman got?
I do not know, but lots.
Lots
of them. Socks with cars, fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Lovely for the little man or larger man in your life, I suppose.
Yeah. Or girls. Some girls like cars.
Yeah, these have been really popular for a free pattern. Really simple, kind of lacy panel, bit of a bobble going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk in those boots, but I think they're really pretty. I'd have broken my ankle within 3 steps. Paved by Tin Can Knit. It's just simple cable with a garter background. They actually do have sizes, and they're reasonably generous sizes as well.
Yeah.
To cater for different legs.
Oh wow! Look at the rainbows.
Little baby leggy warmers. I think they're cute.
Super cute.
All right, so Helen says, I've made 2 pairs of them. They are tough to get on.
Oh. It's interesting to know.
Carol's laughing about the bed socks. Samantha said they're neat, but unfortunately I wasn't looking at that point.
Oh, right.
I don't know which ones you mean. Helen says, I like them. Again, I'm not sure which ones.
Funny, isn't it? We're sort of like racing on. What have we got? Oh, baby moccasins.
Yeah, Pearl Soho. Not sure if it's a free pattern or not, but they're cute. I quite like the bee's knees, little baby leggy warmers.
Oh, those are cute.
Nice little stash buster. I mean, if your particular baby is into ballet or jazz or whatever, jazzercise or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nice bit of colour work there. You
can't go wrong with a bit of colour work, can you?
Well, they're obviously longer to keep those leggies warm, and I think that would be an interesting stash buster to play around with the fair isle.
And we're always looking for stash busters.
Nobody here wears Crocs.
Not at all.
No, I've only got about 5 pairs. Because they're so comfy, and even Deadpool agrees with me, so it must be right.
I used to have a pair when I worked in a kitchen.
I think socks for inside your Crocs is a great idea. I
Socks
love
for
my
Crocs.
Crocs. It's the only thing that stops me from having pain from plantar fasciitis.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got it in both feet.
Really?
And it was the only thing that made life bearable.
Really?
And I'm reconciled to the fact that if I leave the house, I look like I've got feet the size of Cornish pasties.
Not shaped like them as well, I hope.
I like this one with the cables, but I'll be honest, I picked it because it was called Velma, and I'm a Scooby-Doo fan.
Oh, yeah.
What more can I say?
They're fab, aren't they?
Oh, Carol's got flip-flop Crocs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I've got some of the work ones that don't have the holes in the front. Oh, Helen says she's made a couple of Mojos too, and 1 pair in a man size in DK.
Mojos or mojitos? Just saying.
Probably both, knowing that. Because, got to be done.
Yeah.
I like the Jagged Edge Jotar, very good patterns. The little Strawberry Fluff boot cuffs, that's Denise Balvance.
Yeah.
From After Party. That is a super easy pattern to do, and it's really effective.
Cool.
And very warm. I've got some in mustard.
Oh.
Perpendiculars, so sideways socks.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting construction as well.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
True.
Because of the shaping for the heel and the toe, I think it works really well with those heavily striped yarns.
Really clever.
You don't know what else to do with. Oh, there's more Croc socks. Gary Lynn, she's got some really good patterns. I personally think a lot of them she prices too cheaply for the amount of work that she puts into them, but that's just...
I think a lot of people price their products too cheaply, to be honest.
Boston Terrier booties, that's another Gary Lynn, but not available.
Cute, but I don't think they'd quite suit me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd get them into my shoes. Boing Boing socks. There's that Gibson woman again.
Love the name.
Not make anything but socks and blankets. Carrie by Suzanne Reese. Look at the colours.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really interesting. And I think this one as well, Summer Sliding. Clever use of cables, travelling stitches.
Photos.
Yeah, really well done.
Yeah, I like those.
You've got to see, if I tried to take a photograph like that, I'd have, and Jake was on the floor, sort of kneeling down, ready to take that picture. I'd be desperate to just fart. out of sheer badness for all the times he did it to me.
And then he would never do photos for you again.
That's the problem, isn't it? So, nice crochet boot cuffs. I like the little button fastening over there. Nice little detail, and there's a hat to match, just so you know, sort of cloth style.
Yeah.
Very
just
pretty.
Beautiful.
Nice to get some crochet in.
Yeah.
Jaywalkers by Grumperina. I mean, isn't that an amazing name? Grumperina.
It's just brilliant.
It's another free pattern. Really
I don't think I'd wear
stripy
socks with those shoes, mind.
No, I will have to fall over.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey socks.
Brilliant.
I was looking at the romance text to see what the wibbly wobbly, timey wimey thing, because it sounds a bit Blackaddery, but it's obviously not. Because you'd think somebody would say.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
With a cunning plan.
I just know that everybody is going to want to make these.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
I have no words.
Yeah, Carol is ordering line at the moment.
I love it.
Oh, Samantha says it was from Doctor Who. Thank you, Samantha.
Oh, right.
See, I knew someone here would know.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows, somebody knows everything in this place.
River slippers.
Those are nice.
I like the use of the table. Pretty cute. Let's see if we can get the picture to actually open.
Oh, wow.
The cable going around there, so it works sideways.
I like that.
They're cute.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey is from Doctor Who.
Oh, right. That's what Samantha's confirming then. Okay. That's good
Samantha
to
and
know.
Michelle have both said that.
Oh, okay. So Nordic slipper socks.
Oh, so they're a bit like your mittens, but on your feet.
Yeah. Opposable heels.
Right. Where are you going to put the opposable heel? In the palm, on the sole.
Dragon slippers,
Oh,
crocodile
now come
stitch,
on.
bit of crochet, aren't they? Just a lovely way to use a rainbow-ish yarn. I think they're super cute.
It's superb. Yeah.
Really, really fun.
Another George down there.
Pinocchio.
Oh, yeah.
Exceptionally clever.
How do people make up these inventive constructions for socks? It's unbelievable.
Well, I think part of it is knowing about foot shape and then the architecture of it. I've made these. Absolutely love them.
They're quite popular in the gift along usually, aren't they?
Yeah, the only problem with mine is I finished the second one, and before I got photographs of the pair, my mother wazzed off with them.
Oh, your mum, she's always doing that.
Don't know that I'm ever going to see them.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I know it's drops, but they've got sheeps on them.
Yeah, no. Sleepy sheepy. Yeah, and you wish you were either asleep or dead when you have to reach out that lot.
I mean, oh my goodness, you just wouldn't, would you? No, no matter how cute they are.
Yeah. Beekeeper boot cuffs, Raven Knits from the gift along.
Oh, those are lovely.
Nice boots.
Well, yeah.
Just saying. Not that I could walk in them. I probably couldn't even stand up.
And she gets loads of snow as well.
They're probably just indoorish boots.
You think?
Could be boudoir boots. You know, the sort that you put on but never actually get off the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
Chevalier socks. Really pretty cables.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, really like those. I look at a lot of this kind of sock, and the mistake that people make when they're doing very tight cabling like this is they don't necessarily add in extra stitches, and this person has, because we've got no gapping or gaping going on here.
Yeah.
But you will see some designers who make that mistake, and you never see a sideways picture of the ankle of their socks. And then when you go and look at the tester patterns, it's because they are woefully inadequate in terms of additional stitches to just accommodate those cables.
Mm-hmm.
And I did actually get in touch with one of them and say, you really need to sort this out, because otherwise people are going to have torns. They're going to have spent a long time making a sock, and it's going to tear the first time you put your foot in it.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? Those are cute.
Grudgingly took months to sort out one pattern, but I don't know if they've sorted out another one. So what can you do?
Oh,
double helix, just very clever heel. It's a free pattern. I like that they're fraternal, so you're not using any more yarn than you absolutely need to, and you could stash bust and make them not match at all. This is my good friend Anne Carol Gilmore, Moorish tiles. I think there's a hat and stuff to go with this as well. That looks like Design Line Regia. Anna and Carlos colours from years ago. So my bond leaf socks. Very pretty autumn colours. Has anybody commented? Oh, Helen likes the Chevalier socks. Yeah, it's a really nice cable. And I like that the rich brown shows off the cables. They put some thought into that. Just scroll down. Thought this one was interesting in terms of it's mismatched and stash busting again. And I think that's fun. All right, Emma's internet's gone. I thought she was very quiet. That's not like her at all, is it? So ring toss dash busting scrap socks. I like the heel on these, and then the difference in the striping on the sole and the colour work on the top of the foot. So great fun. Purple Mountains, Tabitha's Heart. Thought we'd try and, if I can get this to click through, just a shorty sock. Something that would look good with your trainers. Nice little, is it Eye of Partridge heel, and then a little bit of a chevron going on. So quite a nice beginner sock, I'd have thought. Oh, Carol's laughing because she said she thought it had gone quiet. Well, absolutely. Never mind. She might be able to join on her phone. Winter bobble boots. I thought these were great fun. No longer available online. Well, what a shame. I suppose you can't have them all. I'm really not sure how I feel about these ones. Bee Slippers by Mona Drager. I can see that it's working really well with a highly variegated yarn, but it's kind of making me want to barf looking at those colours. It's kind of a bit much. Maybe that would work better with a plainer yarn. Oh, what about Emma's song? Yeah, sorry, Emma. We're not going to be able to do any kind of countdown. Nita's saying that she's wondering what the Chevalier cables would feel like inside shoes or boots, being an Aran weight. Yeah, I think that for me is a house sock. You might get away with them inside boots if it's a very soft yarn, but if you're going to use an acrylic or something that's fairly hard on the hand and the foot, might struggle. So no song today. I'm not going to impose my singing on you. I think there'll be a stampede for the door. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hello.
You won't get away with no song, I'm telling you. You tried.
See, I booted her off and she still got back in. So this one's called the Daughter Air. Really liking these cables. I like the sort of triangle pattern that it gives over the top of the foot. Very, very nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
That's by somebody called Sammy Lynn, who I'm not really familiar with, but you know. Oh, that's better. I can hear that reassuring noise in the background.
What the?
Yeah. Oh, Trep and Virtual socks. I don't know. Nicole Susan. I love that the toe curls up, but when you get it on your foot, it's just perfect. Kind of makes me think of Aladdin shoes.
Aladdin shoes. I love it.
But a really interesting exercise in texture and stitches. You could learn a lot from making that one pair of socks.
Yeah.
Don't generally like the Piera patterns, but I like the little floral detail. Will the picture come up? Those little flowers over the top are just really cute, and that would be a nice embellishment to do on a basic slipper. The noise has gone again. Are you off again? Oh, and she's back. Scylla by Fiona Bennett. I'm assuming there's lots of slip stitching going on here. Yeah. Very nice texture and a nice way to use something like a Malabrigo type yarn, where you've got those highly variegated or strong colours. Mockers, but not mockers. It says they're knitting. They look. Do they look felted to you? They look felted to me.
They look felted to me.
But yeah, I quite like the look of those. And I suppose with felting, you could make them any old size, couldn't you?
You can, yeah.
Angry feet. I've occasionally got angry feet, but not today. But I like that they've got the birds on. It's just a bit.
Oh yeah, I was trying to work that out. Sorry,
Angry
I'm a bit
birds.
slow.
I was going to say what's new, but
Yeah.
not out loud.
No, don't say it out loud.
Are you going to make me some of these, Emma?
Only if they come with a man in a kilt with them.
Oh, okay. Or Orlando Bloom.
Or Orlando Bloom. Either or. Either
Maybe
one
we
works.
can do that. We can ask.
Yeah.
Faye Kennington. Spirited. Super simple pattern. Bit of ribbing. And then a little bit of lace. Very nice way to use something like Manos del Uruguay. Silk blend or something like that would work really well for those. Betty.
Becky.
Betty.
Oh, Betty.
That's why I picked it. Oh, Betty.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah, I really like those. Very, very simple. Nice textures.
Yeah.
Oh, Carol likes the mockers that we looked at.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Samantha says, haven't made one of these in so long. I'm so excited to see what song everyone is talking about.
Oh, do you know, it's a treat. You are going to be so happy I managed to get
Yeah,
that on.
absolutely. It's life-changing, isn't it, ladies? Emma's singing.
Oh, you're so kind to say that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I love your voice.
I know you do. You're always telling me.
Yeah, and Helen messages me every week to praise it. Shark Week. I don't know what else to say about these.
What can you say?
It's got a mouthful of toe.
Well, it could be worse. Could have a mouthful of something else.
Well, that's true. Now then. Amy Carnegie, broken up boot cuffs. That's always a particular favourite in the gift along because it's a good way to use a pig awkward, highly variegated yarn. Knitwear's design, Cam's camping socks. Again, that's been very popular in previous gift alongs.
They're nice.
Just sort of Gansey type patterns.
Yeah.
A good man sock.
Yeah. Because we all know that some of them can be a bit awkward.
Interesting enough for you not to lose the will to live whilst you make it.
Yeah.
But easy and simple enough that said man is not going to be a pain about wearing it. Another George, 10 hours or less alpine adventure. I just really like the trees.
Oh, they're lovely, those.
They're super cute.
I like George's patterns. They're good.
Extremely well written, begrudges me to say.
We won't tell him.
Yeah, don't, because he'll just get so big-headed about it, and he won't be able to get backstage then, because his head will get stuck in the door.
Yeah, we don't want any of that.
Cinder Slippers.
Oh,
just really like the name.
Yeah.
So, a bit of colour work. I don't think it's brioche.
Right.
I think it's just corrugated, like stranded corrugated. Mosaic, Charlene Church. I've got 2 of her Sensational Socks books at a time where I thought I might actually like to knit socks, encouraged by other people who lied to me.
I enjoy knitting them. I don't wear them very often.
See, I love wearing hand knit socks. That's where we differ. I would wear them every day.
No.
I never wear the store-bought. I'm thinking I want some of these.
I mean, who doesn't?
What do you think of these? Would somebody like to have a go at those?
I think they're fab.
Those little baby booties calves. I mean, they're just adorbs. Aren't they sweet? And really cute stash buster, using up little bits of scraps to make a very sweet gift for a baby. I think we're at the end of that. Unless we see anything that leaps out. This is another free pattern. Eternity Socks with Spirals. I think that says it all, really.
Oh, God, yeah.
There's a descriptive name. She's gone to the Helen School.
I mean, they're just...
Yeah.
Eye-catching.
Wow. Really eye-catching in that high contrast colour combination. Be interesting to see the difference with more subtle colours. And I quite like these because at a distance they sort of looked like Christmassy, but it's not.
What is that? I can't.
I think it's just random colour work.
Oh, right, cool. It's difficult to see on my phone because it's really small.
What your phone is?
Well, no, but the picture is on my phone.
Oh, okay.
What, comparative to my computer?
So, Hunter Hammerson, Pantsville Press, Sybaritic, I don't know. Really love the colours. That's
Yes.
why I picked it. And I like the positioning of the design down the foot.
Yeah.
It looks like it's escaping.
Maybe
Jake
it
said
is.
it looked sneaky.
Sneaky socks.
Yeah.
There's
And I
some
like the
beautiful...
name of these, the Swift Kick boot cuffs and the bit of crochet.
Who doesn't need a swift kick?
Yeah, I wouldn't want the fringy thing because
No.
I would seriously trip over those.
And you'd trip over Labradors trying to chew on those while you were trying to walk.
Yeah, I would be dragging dogs around with me, most definitely. Oh, Helen says looks like slip stitches. What we looked at earlier. So yeah, I was just trying to get an interesting selection of stuff. This is Cookie A. Let's see if we can look at how she's done that. Isn't that spectacular?
Yeah. Arthur, now is not a time to play ball.
And I particularly like that one with Leia and R2.
Oh yeah, hiding.
Oh look.
Oh, Yoda.
Yeah, you're all sat at home now saying, Luke, I am your father.
After he screams.
I thought these were interesting, felted before and after.
That's funny, isn't it? They've gone into a bit of a point.
Are you chewing on a toy again?
Arthur's chewing on his bowl. He's trying to get my attention.
Well, at least he's not slurping it today.
He's not slurping today, sorry. You know.
I just thought this was interesting use of a busy yarn, and it works really well with the sort of faux feral type yarns as well, the crofters and the like.
Yeah. It's nice.
I thought that was worth a looky.
Looky. Let's get hooky.
I wasn't sure how quickly we get through to the end, so I thought I'd leave myself some time to go back through. This one's in Knitty, so it's free. Rob Matiska.
Matiska. Is that like babushka?
Could be. Oh, it's interesting little bit of lace and eyelets and chevron thing going on. Really good with the self-striping yarn.
Yeah. Use it up. Get rid of.
Yeah, a bit of a stash bust.
Yeah. Which is perfect.
Great Gansey socks. I think that's nice use of very simple patterning that even a beginner could do and would look really good.
Yeah. Lovely.
And it looks like it's thicker yarn. It looks like it's DK. I like the lace on this one. This was in the knitter originally.
Oh yeah.
Pretty lace
nice.
panels.
Yeah.
Front and back of the leg, and then just a slip stitch affair for the heel.
Just a slip stitch away.
Then we've got a combination one.
Oh.
It's not often we see knit and crochet, but obviously we've got the little granny square over the top, which I think is a really nice embellishment.
It is. It's lovely.
I think that's great fun. So house shoes. I'm not even going to attempt to say it in the other language, so yeah.
What was the other language?
It was Nordic.
Oh. That common garden language that everybody knows.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Welcome mocks.
That looked like some kind of weird pumpkin on my tiny little screen then, before you clicked on it.
Okay. There's a picture on some little tiny feet.
Oh, wow. It's funny how things look different on a phone than they do
Yeah. But isn't that sweet with the little fringing? Obviously not if you've got a son or a child in the house who takes fringes, or Labradors who indeed would suck and chew the fringes off anything that it were attached to.
And look at you as if to say, what do you mean they weren't for me?
Yeah. Another freebie, Arthurian anklets. I really like the colour work. Nice, very, very simple pattern.
Yeah.
Nice beginner one, and you don't even have to do the colour work at the top. You could just do a simple rib cuff and then you're done.
Yeah.
But very nice use of colour, really simple, a good introductory one where it's not going to be a nightmare. And I think this is quite interesting, hanging leaf sock.
Oh, those are nice.
I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve with that there, that sort of textural thing. I'm not loving it.
No.
But I'm really liking the leaves and
the leg bit, yeah.
the vine, the sort of trailing vine thing.
You're more of a leg woman than a foot woman.
I just don't like lumps on my socks.
No, especially if you're going to wear a pair of shoes.
Where my trainers are going to go over the top.
Yeah. It's not the good luck.
And it's probably a bit picky of me, but you know, I just thought they were cute.
Those are cute. Is that brioche?
It is brioche.
See? I'm all about me.
You're just showing off now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Samantha thought it was a pumpkin on her phone as well.
Oh, well, there you go, see?
So it's not just you.
I'm glad it's not just me. It normally is.
For a change.
Yeah. Thanks, Samantha. You can come again because you make me look more normal by saying the same sorts of things as I do.
For scruffers, I'm not really sure what to say there. But
they've been felted as well, haven't they?
Yes. Yeah, and brushed by the look of it.
What, with like a hairbrush?
Yeah, to get the fur back out.
Love it. I mean, I don't even brush my own hair, let alone my slippers' hair.
These are pink bunny slippers. I must make these for my Auntie Tracy so she can wear them if she ever has to go to the police station again, because she's quite intimidating in Mr. Men pyjamas and bunny slippers.
Why would she want to wear them to the police station in particular?
The last time she wore them to the police station, her daughter was beaten up by a gang of girls.
Right.
And her daughter was interviewed without an adult.
How old is daughter?
She was 15 at the time. Ooh. She's considerably older now. It's probably 10 or 12 years ago that this happened. And Tracy was at home having done a long shift at work and got this panicked phone call about, oh, come and get me, and I've been beaten up and all the rest of it. And the police were trying to blame the victims of the attack.
Because it's easy, isn't it? You've got them sat right there. You don't have to investigate anything.
Yeah, so Tracy arrived in her Mr. Men pyjamas and bunny slippers and turned everything upside down and terrified them all, to the point where one of them actually phoned my dad and said, is this a relative of yours? Would you like to sort it out? So my dad spoke to Tracy and then put the duty sergeant back on and tore him a new hole.
Oh, good. I bet he was really pleased he'd made that phone call to your dad then.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, yeah.
Next time I'm in trouble, I'm ringing your dad.
Very, very pretty. Cute little lacy pattern. Yeah, nice use of a variegated yarn, but subtle.
It's very much my colour, that one.
A nice solid colour there with the purple. Schrodinger's something, was it?
Schrodinger's cat?
I think that might be where it was published. It said Schrodinger's something on there. Oh, any week now with this mouse.
It's gone on strike. It's Sunday. I can't believe you want it to work on
one of the patterns, one of the samples was by Schrodinger, someone who's calling themselves Schrodinger. It's obviously where I couldn't find her because she's there, but she's not there.
She's there, but she's not there. She's hiding.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Prairie Boots, Julie Weissenberger, Cocoa Knits. I like the fact that there's a long one and that you can fold them over and wear them short. Yeah.
It's good. They're a bit like an Ugg boot.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I think Drops has got one that, you know, obviously very badly written.
Oh, Carol says never mess with the Birchall family. Absolutely,
No,
Carol. It's a standing joke that we can get where water can't.
I'm telling you, next time I need someone in my corner, I'm ringing Mr. Birchall.
So yeah. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed the little trip around the foot today. With boot cuffs and sockets and slippers and such.
It's not good, like, trying to be on your phone, is it?
No.
Mm.
No, because they're slippery little devils.
It's not. I can't get it to.
It's the angle of your dangle. You've not got a stapler or something you can put in front of it.
I've got the bendy legs on the tripod, but it's getting it into a position in the first place. So
it's all about the position.
You know,
it's never about the size.
Your legs get in the way of your position all the time.
Especially bendy legs.
Yeah.
It's just dreadful.
It's awful.
So hopefully you enjoyed that little roundup of feety things. We tried to do a sensible selection and get as many as possible. And
a little mix. Oh,
yeah.
Can't say that. That's probably copyrighted now.
Only if you sing the song.
Oh, all right then. Well, you know, by coincidence.
Yeah, well, so it's about time you did your warm-up vocal exercises
Yeah.
and then did the countdown to the song.
I think so. Are we back next week?
We are back next week. We'll be here on Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And again on Sunday at 3:30 UK time.
Which will be 1:04 by that point.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, so are you ready? Because I've got a special verse today.
Right, excellent. Oh, can't wait.
Because obviously it's the 1st of November and thinking about what's coming up in the month. So get ready. See how many November things you can pick up from the lyrics. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Now
remember to count down.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2.